Cardfight Vanguard Divinez 2.
Greetings! Mantoray79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard Divinez 2. Alright, let's get started. Pressing the A button now. Here we are in the main menu, off to deck build menu. Here we are in the deck list menu, and now in today's video, the deck profile I'm gonna be making one for today is over here. Keter Sanctuaries, Salvation Wing Angel, Sarevsael, DZ-BT01. And alright, let's get started. Selecting the deck, entering edit deck, and off we go. Here we are in the deck build menu, and like I just mentioned before, the deck I'm building this deck profile video is a Keter Sanctuaries, Salvation Wing Angel, Sarevsael deck, made of cards only available up until DZ-BT01. And okie dokie, let's begin. First up, the right deck. And now for the right deck. For the cards in this right deck, we are playing the Grade 3, Salvation Wing Angel, Sarevsael. Skills, first skill, actions as a Vanguard once per turn. Cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, search your deck for up to one card, the same card name as this unit. Reveal it, put it in hand, and shuffle deck. And this unit gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard. Cost, Energy Blast 4. If the cost and paid, choose a Grade 3 or less normal unit from drop, call it to Rear Circle, and it gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. Use 4 energy when you Energy Blast 4. Alright, the Grade 3 Salvation Wing Angel, Sarevsael we have. 1 the right deck. Next, the Grade 2, Knight of Calming Silence, Swithelm. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is rolled upon by a Grade 3 card of Sarevsael in this card name, choose up to one Grade 3 or less card from your hand and call to Rear Circle. If you called a card, draw a card. Second skill, continuous as a Guardian. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Sarevsael in this card name, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield. And okie dokie, the Grade 2, Knight of Calming Silence, Swithelm we have. 1 the right deck. Next, the Great 1, Caring Sage. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is rolled upon by Knight of Calming Silence, Swithelm, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a Grade 2 or less normal unit, you may call to Rear Circle. If you did not call a card, put the revealed card into hand. Choose a card from hand and discard it. If you could not call a card, put the card into hand and discard a card. Second skill, continuous as a Rear Guard during your turn. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Sarevsael in this card name, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. And affirmative, the Great 1, Caring Sage we have. 1 the right deck. Last but not least, the Grade 0, Wings of Aspiration, Soul, starting unit. Skill, auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Confirm, the Grade 0, Wings of Aspiration, Soul, starting unit we have. 1 the right deck. With that, we've covered the cards in the right deck. Next, let's get on to the cards in the main deck. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3 since deck we are playing, the Grade 3, Salvation Wing Angel, Sarevsael. Since we already explained this card's skills and effects during the right deck portion of the video, we just skip ahead. For the Grade 3, Salvation Wing Angel, Sarevsael we have 3 in the deck. Next, the Grade 3, Viral Core Dragon. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the Rear Circle from hand, other than during the battle phase. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Sarevsael in this card name, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Choose up to one Grade 3 or less unit card from among them, call the Rear Circle and shuffle deck. Second skill, auto. As a Rear Guard once per turn. When this unit attacks, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost and paid, this unit gets plus 5,000 power to end of battle. If a Grade 3 or greater card of Sarevsael in this card name was Soul Blasted for this cost, Counter Charge 1 or Energy Charge 3. Alright, the Grade 3, Viral Core Dragon we have 3 in the deck. Next, the Grade 3, Divine Knight of Deeply Laid Stratagems, Sages. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Rear Guard or Guardian. If your opponent's drive check or damage check reveal a trigger unit this turn, This unit gets plus 10,000 power and plus 10,000 shield. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard once per turn. When this unit attacks, look at the top card of your deck, put in the top of the deck or put into soul. Then cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, perform all of the following. First effect, choose one of your opponent's 14,000 power or greater vanguards and increase this unit's power by that unit's power until end of battle. Second effect, cost, remove an over trigger from drop zone. If the cost and paid, choose one of your other front row rear guards and it gets plus 15,000 power until end of turn. And affirmative, the grade 3 Divine Knight of Deeply Laid Stratagem Sages we have 2 in the deck. And here is the grade 3 normal order Forwardall Surrogate. Skills, first skill, continuous Regulus piece. You may only have one Regulus piece in your deck and use it a total of 1 time in a fight. Second skill, order. Search your deck or drop for a total of 2 grade 3 or grade 4 unit cards of different card names and reveal them. Call all revealed grade 3 cards to Rigor Circle. Put all revealed grade 4 cards into hand. If you search the deck, shuffle deck. You may also search for only 1 card. Confirm the grade 3 normal order Forwardall Surrogate. We have 1 in the deck. With that, we cover the deck's grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 2 lineup. And now for the grade 2 lineup. For the grade 2 since deck we are playing, the grade 2 Drilling Angel. Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the Rigor Circle. Cost, put a unit card from drop into soul. If the cost and paid, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card of the same card name as this as a card put into soul from this cost among them. Call the Rigor Circle and shuffle deck. Alright, the grade 2 Drilling Angel we have 3 in the deck. Next, the grade 2 Atrocious Moth Girl Maple. Skills, first skill, Auto from the drop zone. When your grade 3 or greater Vanguard is placed during the ride phase, if you do not have a unit with Maple in this card name, you may call this card to the Rigor Circle. If there are 2 copies of this card in drop, you may only call 1. Second skill, Glitter Thegria. Active if your Vanguard is a Glitter with Thegria in card name. Auto is a rear guard, and in the battle this unit attacked. Cost, soul blast 1 or more cards. If the cost and paid, choose a card from your soul with the same grade as the sum of the cards soul blasted for this cost, put in the hand, and put this card into soul. Okie dokie, the grade 2 Atrocious Moth Girl Maple we have 1 in the deck. Next, the grade 2 Divine Sister Langchat. Skill, continuous as a rear guard. If your soul is a grade 3 or greater card, this unit gets boost and plus 5,000 power. Active on opponent's turn 2. And affirmative, the grade 2 Divine Sister Langchat we have 3 in the deck. Over here, the grade 2 Spiral Cutie Angel. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this card is discarded from hand during your ride phase. Cost, soul blast 1 and put this unit in the bottom of the deck. If the cost and paid, draw a card. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the Rigor Circle, if your Persona roll this turn, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose a card from among them, put into hand, put the rest on the top or bottom of the deck. Affirmative, the grade 2 Spiral Cutie Angel we have 3 in the deck. And here we have the grade 2 Resurgent Dragon. Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the Rigor Circle from drop, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. And confirm the grade 2 Resurgent Dragon we have 4 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 1 lineup. And now for the grade 1 lineup. For the grade 1 since deck we are playing, the grade 1 Pink Moth Girl Maple. Skills, first skill, Auto from the drop zone. When your grade 3 or greater Vanguard is placed during the ride phase. If your Persona rolled this turn, and you don't have Pink Moth Girl Maple on your Rigor Circle, you may call this card to Rigor Circle. If you called it, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Second skill, Glitter Thegria. Active if your Vanguard is a Glitter with Thegria in card name. Auto from the back row Rigor Circle. When your unit in the same column as this unit restands, you may stand this unit. If you do, at the end of the turn, retire this unit. Alright, the grade 1 Pink Moth Girl Maple we have 1 in the deck. Next, the grade 1 Yellow Jewel Beast Topaz. Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the Rigor Circle or Guardian Circle. Cost, put a total of 2 cards from soul or drop them from the ride deck into ride deck face up. If the cost and paid, perform either of the following according to the circle this unit is put on. Rigor Circle, look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Choose up to 1 card with great less than equal to your Vanguard from among them, call to Rigor Circle, and shuffle deck. If it is not your main phase, rest the cult unit. Guardian Circle, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. And affirmative, grade 1 Yellow Jewel Beast Topaz we have 2 in the deck. Next, the grade 1 Bringer Protection Keeflin Sentinel Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units. It cannot hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. Okie dokie, the Great One, Bringer of Protection, Keyflame. We have 3 in the deck. Next, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to a total of 4 cards can send in the deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementary Sanctuary in deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard has triple drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. Play the cost of discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is grade 3 or less. If the cost and pay, choose one of your units. It cannot hit until end of battle. Remove this card. Confirm the Great One, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctuary. We have 1 in the deck. And here is the Great One, Sarevsael. Skill, Auto as a rear guard. When this unit boosts, if you have more rear guards than your opponent, or you play in order this turn, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of battle. And in battle, cost retire this unit. After the cost and pay, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose a card from among them, put it in the hand, and put the rest in the bottom of your deck. Alrighty, the Great One, Sarevsael. We have 4 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Great One lineup. Next, let's get on to the Great Zero lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, the Great Zero, Light Dragon DD Honors Amritonia Over Trigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect. Until end of turn, you also perform drive checks for the battles your rear guards attack. Alrighty, the Great Zero, Light Dragon DD Honors Amritonia. Great Zero, Over Trigger, we have 1 in the deck. Next, the Great Zero, Blade Feather Dragon, Critical Trigger. Skill, Auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and pay, choose one of your units. It gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. And okie dokie, the Great Zero, Blade Feather Dragon, Critical Trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Great Zero, Shivalmia, Critical Trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Over here, the Great Zero, Protection Magic Parabi, Draw Trigger. Skill, Continuous as a Guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Affirmative, the Great Zero, Protection Magic Parabi, Draw Trigger, we have 3 in the deck. Over here, the Great Zero, Bringer of Distant Sounds, Uranus, Heal Trigger, we have 2 in the deck. And last but not least, the Great Zero, Affectionate Heart Angel, Heal Trigger, Skill, Auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle, if your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. Confirm, the Great Zero, Affectionate Heart Angel, Heal Trigger, we have 2 in the deck. And at that, we cover the cards in the trigger lineup. And at that, the deck's been built. Cardfight explains for the cards in this deck we are playing. In the right deck, 1 grade 3 Salvation Wing Angel, Sarevsael. 1 grade 2 Knight of Calming Silence, Swithelm. 1 grade 1 Caring Sage. 1 grade 0 Wings of Aspiration, Soul, starting unit. Then for the main deck we are playing, 3 grade 3 Salvation Wing Angel, Sarevsael. 3 grade 3 Viral Core Dragon. 2 grade 3 Divine Knight of Deeply Laden Stratagems, Sagus. 1 grade 3 Normal Order, Forbidal Surrogate. 3 grade 2 Drilling Angel. 1 grade 2 Atrocious, Moth Girl Maple. 3 grade 2 Divine Sister, Line Chat. 3 grade 2 Spiral Cutie Angel. 4 grade 2 Resurgent Dragon. 1 grade 1 Pink Moth Girl Maple. 2 grade 1 Yellow Jewel Beast Topaz. 3 grade 1 Bringer of Protection Keyflame. 1 grade 1 Blitz Order Elementary Sanctitude. And 4 grade 1 Sarevsael. Then for the triggers since that we are playing, 1 grade 0 Amritonia Over Trigger. 8 critical triggers. 3 draw triggers. And 4 heal triggers. With that, the deck's been built, Cardfight explains. Next, let's get on to setting the deck's accessories, changing accessories. For the deck holder, we're going to be using the Keter Sanctuary flag deck holder over here. And then for the main sleeves, we are using... Let's see, for the main sleeves, we're gonna use the Keter Sanctuary flag sleeve over here. For the sub sleeves, we're gonna be using the citrus colored sleeve over here. Playmat, keeping the basic standard one. And then for sorry about that. Going back to accessories, and then after playmat, we are going to Vanguard Circle. For the Vanguard Circle, we're gonna be using for this deck, it is... I guess I will use it on... Over here, Akina Miyoto. Yep, set. Oh, sorry about that. Wrong deck, sorry. And go back to Sarevsael over where, there it is, Sarevsael. Changing accessories. After playmat, going to Vanguard Circle and use the Akina Miyoto Circle over here. Keeping rearguard circle is the basic one. And then for key card, Sarevsael and the fighter. For the fighter, we're going to be equipping this deck. It is over here, Akina Miyoto. Alrighty, we're done here. With that, deck built, card effects explained, and accessories equipped. Next, let's get on to testing out the deck. And here we are in the main menu, going to test out the deck, so selecting the fight menu. Here we are in fight menu, off to CPU fight. Here we are in CPU fight. First we select the deck. Choosing the deck I just showcased to you, the Keter Sanctuaries, Salvation Wing Angel, Sarevsael, DZ-BT01 deck. It all looks stable from this side, so selecting the deck, using this deck. Next we choose my opponent. For the opponent, I'm going to test it out on using it against Now Inabe, hard difficulty, click, and deck selected, opponent selected. We are all set up here, so clicking the fight button now. The battle begins. Let's get started. And here we are in the fight. The deck goes first, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper to paper one more time. Come on, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors, scissors one more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper again. Come on, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors to rock. I lose, going second. Drawing our starting hands. 2 Spiral Cuties, 2 Topazes, and a Heal Trigger. Redraw, hold on to the 2 Spiral Cuties and Topaz. Just gonna redraw the triggers and the extra copy of Topaz. Redraw. Yes, grade 3 and Persona Ride. Not too shabby. My opponent goes first. She rides the grade 1 Blaze Ember. Energy Generator set. End of their turn, my turn. Draw. Grade 2 Land Chat, not too bad. I ride from the right deck, Caring Sage. Right deck cost I'm discarding. Spiral Cutie Angel. Ride. Energy Generator set. Skill, Energy Charge, and skill of my starter, Soul. Draw a card. Come on. Draw. Yes, Great 1 Maple. Skill of Spiral Cutie, Soul Blast. Returning Spiral Cutie to the deck. And draw an additional card. Come on, deck, give me something good. Draw. Yes, Great 2 Maple. This is a good start. I call Great 1 Maple to the rear guard. Calling. That ought to do it. To the battle phase we go. Caring Sage to Vanguard, 8k. The attack goes through. Drive check. Another Topaz. I can work with this, so 1 damage, and... that. Check. Ah, critical trigger, come on! A trigger at the first damage of the turn. No Maple can't attack, such luck. Fine, end of my turn. And my opponent's turn. Here comes my opponent's riding the Grade 2 Boulder Axe Dragon. Skill of Blaze Ember, Superior Call to the back row. Come up to the front row. Soul Charging. She Soul Charged a bit hot. Energy Blasting to draw cards. Main phase and battle phase. 10k to Vanguard. No guard, taking it. Here it comes. Drive check. No trigger, another Foul Heart, more draw fodder. 1 damage to me. Ow! Damage check. No trigger, Resurgence. Here it comes. 8k from Blaze Ember. Let's see. Vanguard Drag Rest activates his divine skill when at 4 damage, so I can't risk it. Guarding with Maple. Here it is. There's a 13k guard, just enough. And ka-chink, survived. That's the end of my opponent's turn. My turn. Stand and draw. Heal trigger. Now one comes. I arrive from the right deck. Sweat Helm. And I'm discarding another Spiral Cutie for the cost. Ride. Sweat Helm. First, the skill of Caring Sage. Preview the top card of my deck. Over trigger. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. I drew my over trigger. Seriously? Gonna discard a card. I discard Topaz. I have 2 copies, so one is enough. Spiral Cutie skill, Soul Blasting and drawing. Come on, anything but a trigger this time. Give me a normal unit to call. Call. A grade 3. Then I'm gonna call. I'm going to call Topaz to the back row. Call. Topaz's skill. I send Great 0 Soul and Great 1 Carrying Stage from drop zone to the right deck face up. And look at the top cards of my deck. I choose to call Sarevsael to the rear guard. I'm calling Sarevsael. Over. I have Lang the Chat in the rear guard, so here. And calling Lang the Chat to the rear guard. Call. That ought to do it. To the battle phase we go. First, Maple attack the rear guard Blaze Ember. The attack goes through, and boom! One less rear guard to worry about. Boosted by Topaz. Go! Sweat Helm. 18,000 power. The attack goes through. Drive check. Yes! Critical! Finally! Things are working out for me. Critical the Vanguard and power the Lang check. Critical up and power 2 damage to the opponent. Let's do this. And Pierce. First, no trigger. Fuchi Machi Madoka. One less rear guard to worry about. Second check. Yes! Grade 3. Safe. Now boosted by Sarevsael. Let's do this. Lang the chat. 28,000 power to the Vanguard. Sarevsael skill, an additional 5,000 power. And 33,000. The attack goes through. Slap, smack, smack, and check. Yes, no trigger, safe. And now here comes Sarevsael's skill. Retreat it. And look at the top 2 cards of my deck. Come on, anything but triggers, anything but triggers. You gotta be kidding me. 2 triggers. Fine, I'm gonna add Affectionate Harp Angel. My opponent's gonna be a higher grade than me. I just gotta block the upcoming attacks. Here comes the grade 3. Faded one of Unparalleled. Vanguard Drag Rest. Skill Boulder Axe, Superior Calls. Fall Heart to skill. Energy Blast to draw. Call. Great 1 Kofu. Fushimachi Doka, Mid Hot, and another Kofu. 21,000 power, huh? Guarding with Heal Trigger, Affectionate Heart Angel, Guard. Affectionate Heart skill, additional 10,000 shield. Total 30k. That'll do it. And ka-chink, safe. Here is 23k. Skill Boulder Axe. More power. Total 28k. Another heal trigger. Go. Hold on. Guarding with critical trigger and intercept with land chat. It's gonna get retired anyway, so no point holding on to it. Guard critical trigger and land chat. Intercept. 30k. Attack blocked. And ka-chink. Safe. Boulder Axe self retreats. Now here comes Vanguard Drag Rest. Skilled Vanguard, retiring our entire front rows. And then adding power, so no guard. Even if it gets double critical, I won't get hit by the divine skill. First check. Persona Ride, so lucky. Second check.
ドライブチェック
Fushimashi Badoka, come on, such good cards. Out. Damage check. Critical trigger, just what I needed. All to the Vanguard. Vanguard skill. She's gonna restand. Skill's been hot. Draw more cards. -2 drive and
ヴァンガードにアタック
boosted by Fushimachi Badoka. Vanguard Drag Race for 33k. No drive. Guarding with Heal Trigger. Affectionate Heart Angel plus 10,000 shield. That's a total of 40k. No pass since there's no drive check. And Chink. Safe. End of my opponent's turn. My turn. Stand and draw. Resurgence Dragon. Energy Charge. I ride from the right deck. Salvation Wing Angel. I discard. I have 2 copies of Viral Core, so discarding 1 to ride. Sarevsael. Skill of my Great 2 Maple. Superior Call. To the rear guard. Calling. Then skill of the Great 2 is Sweat Helm. Call a card from hand to rear guard. I call the Great 3. Viral to the rear guard. Call. Draw and skill of Viral Core, Counterblast, Counterblast, and preview the top cards of my deck. Come on, something good. Anything but triggers. Okay. I call Sarevsael to the rear guard. Over here. Call. That ought to do it. Activating the Vanguard skill. Counterblast 1. Counterblast and search my deck for a copy of the Vanguard. Adding. That looks good. And adding power to Vanguard. To the battle phase we go. The Vanguard to the Vanguard. 13k. Skill activated. Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast and adding 5,000 power to the attack. 18k. Guarding Whiff. Draw trigger. Flare Veil. 23k. The attack fails. Now boosted by Topaz. Go! Sarevsael. 31,000 power. Skill of Sarevsael. Energy Blast 4. Energy Blast and from the drop zone, Superior Call. I call another Viral Dragon. Over Viral. Replace. Adding power. Guarding with Perfect Guard. And for the Perfect Guard cost, she's discarding a copy of the Vanguard. Twin Drive, first check. Yes, critical trigger, just what I needed. I give all effects to Viral Core Dragon. And a second check. Come on. Yes, double critical, just what I needed. I give all effects to Maple. Still have a chance. 5 cards in hand. And both sides are 33,000. Alrighty then, boosted by Sarevsael. Go! Maple! Sarevsael skill, an additional 5,000 power. 33,000 power, 2 criticals to Vanguard. And double guard. 38k, just barely enough. Alrighty, go! Viral Core, 33,000 power to Vanguard. Hold on, Sarevsael skill, preview the top cards of the deck and adding one to hand first. And the top 2 cards are Drilling Angel and Viral Core. I had Drilling Angel. I need some hand fodder, so go! Viral Core, 33,000 power, 2 criticals. The attack goes through, and slash! First check. Heal trigger, she heals 1. Such luck. And a second check. No triggers, so still survived at 5 damage. End of my turn, my opponent's turn. Persona Ride, knew that was coming. Alright then, calling rear guard, and calling and calling. A full formation already. Here comes 33k. Alright then. Guard with a critical. Let one go through first. No guard. Come on, get lucky with trigger. Oh! Damage check. Yes! Critical, just what I needed. It'll help me out. All to the Vanguard. I can still pull through. Here comes 33k from this side. Skill activated, more power added. Total 38,000. Guarding with a critical 38 and intercept with Maple. It's gonna get retired anyway, so that's a total of 43,000 power. And Kachink survived. Varga drag rest to the Vanguard. 23k. Its own skill retire both our front row units. That's 10,000 of Vanguard. Alright. Skill of Fuchimachi Madoka. And skill of the Great 2. Superior calling it. That's not good. And guard with a critical trigger, 38,000, and draw trigger. Or guard with Drilling Angel. No, that's one to pass. So guarding with draw trigger, guard. Plus 5,000 shield, 48k, 2 to pass. First check. No trigger, perfect guard. And second check. Come on, nothing. Yes, safe. I can still make it. And ka-chink. This is really rough. Skill of Varga, restands, -2 drive. Rear guard to Vanguard, 30k. I can't let him get me 4 damage, so I have if I use up my hand, I won't be able to block it, so but I have no choice. Guard and guard with Drilling Angel and my Grade 2 Resurgent Dragon. Guard, 33k. And ka-chink. One final attack from Varga Dragress, 43k. No drives, but I can't let myself get damage. If I'm at 4 damage, she'll be using her old divine skill, so Overguard, 73k. This is really rough. And ka-chink, survive. End of their turn, my turn. Stand and draw. 4 cards in hand, 1 perfect guard. I'm gonna put it all on the line. Final turn. Persona Ride, let's do this. Sarevsael Persona Ride. Draw and power up. A critical trigger. I am calling, let's see. I called, let's see, I need to start with the Great 2 Maple. Superior Call. And the Great 1 Maple. Superior Call. Looking good. Powering up. I have 1 counter blast in hand, so I call Spiral Cutie Angel. Call. I only have 1 face-up dam. Wait, I have only 1, so should I use her skill to preview the top card on my deck, or use my Vanguard skill to call another copy to add another copy in? So I have 1, 2, 3, still have 1 more copy to Vanguard, I think. Yep, still have 1 more copy of my Vanguard to deck. So it's a choice of either I preview the cards or filter my deck. You know what? I'm going to focus on filtering, not activating her skill. Activating skill of Sarevsael. Counterblast 1. Look at the top cards of look at my entire deck for a copy of my Vanguard. Adding it in and power up. I call Blade Feather Dragon Rearguard. Call. Let's do this. Battle phase we go. Boosted by Blade Feather. Go Spiral Cutie Angel. That's 24,000 power to Vanguard. Guarding with critical trigger, 28k, just barely enough. Fine. Boosted by Topaz. Hold on. Blade Feather skill first. Into the soul you go. And giving 2,000 power to the Vanguard. Boosted by Topaz. Sarevsael the Vanguard. The Vanguard. 43,000 power to the Vanguard. It is. I know there's a perfect guard in the way. Skill of Sarevsael first. Energy Blast 4 and Superior Call from the drop zone. I am calling the Grade 3 Viral Core Dragon over Spiral Cutie. Call. There we go. Powering up. Perfect guard. I knew that was coming. For the cost, she's discarding. Grade 2. Twin Drive. First check. No trigger. Forward all surrogate. And second check. No trigger. Sages. The attack failed. But no worries. The only has one card left in hand, so boosted by Maple. Maple to the Vanguard. 33,000 power. The attack goes through. And slash. Check. Ah, another Heal Trigger. Come on. Another survived by Heal Trigger. Go. Viral Core Dragon. Skill activated. Persona Soul Blast. Adding power to Viral Core. And I choose to countercharge. Countercharge 30k. The attack goes through. Slash. Damage check. Yes, 6 damage. I win. That was a pretty tough fight. Despite my opponent continuously getting lucky with their triggers while I got some unlucky on my side, I still managed to make use of this deck, use every card I needed to make this deck work for me, and still eke out a win. So I got win, double critical, double trigger, attack 40,000 more power, guard 60,000 more shield, drew 3 more cards in a row at the start, opponent healed 6 damage, successful final turn, Persona Road, fought for 6 turns, Superior called, drew 3 more cards in the turn, Energy Blasted 5 more times, and defeated hard difficulty, got 2850 VP, total 6260 VP, pressing A to go next, leaving the fight and returning to the CPU fight menu. Here we are on CPU fight menu, leaving CPU fight. Here in the fight menu, leaving it. Back to main menu and to deck build menu. Here we are on deck build menu, and with that, the deck's been built, card office explained, and I just finished testing deck on front view. So first I want to say is thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I'll also be able to show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. With that I say goodbye and see you all soon.